to come on here really quick and say hello. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy freaking Friday. And I hope you guys are feeling good. I hope you guys are excited for your weekend. And I hope you guys are just ready to knock some shit out, guys. Knock some shit out, because that's what we have to do to make things move. So today is all about what content do we need to put on our feeds, on our Insta stories and things like that. And also understand that when you create content, you can totally put it across multiple platforms, as well as even within just Instagram. If you create a post, understand that some people read your posts, some people don't read your posts, some people prefer to look at stories. So you have to think about what people or how people like to take in information. Some people are more visual, audio. Some people like to read. So it just depends, okay? So make sure, just in case, if you write a post, then you can take that post as well and put it on your Insta story as a new post, as well as talk about it on your Insta story, because that can alert them to what's going on your feed if they are not even taking the time to look at your feed and you want to direct them there. So without further ado, we are going to get into this. I can't speak today. I'm going to drink some water. We are going to get into this and just go from there. And before we dive in, I just want to as you start as a coach, sometimes it's really hard to step into your authority because you feel like you have to fit into this box. But I want to 100% tell you that you do not have to fit in this box. This is your space, okay? You get to have your voice. And as you have your voice, you're going to connect with those people that truly understand what you are doing, what you are saying, and things like that. As well as, if people don't connect with you, that's 100% okay, because they can connect with another coach. And that's the beauty. There's someone out there for everyone. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to get going. My cat's doing weird things in the background. That's why I'm looking away. He's a wild one. All right. So I'm going to switch over and let's get started. Okay, so day 3, here we are. We are doing the damn thing, okay? We are doing the damn thing. All right, so the purpose of today is to get down and get dirty in this content and start moving forward. So it's to give you a clear view of the types of content that truly bring value to your audience and help them move forward. This is where you get to truly step into your authority and build your brand within your business. So day 3 types of content that boost your authority and deliver value to your audience. We have made it. We already know that. We talked about it. So now we get to truly help deliver your message. But first off, I want to, like I said before, if your message is so vanilla, like if you're having no opinions within your message, they are going to get looked over. People want someone that has an opinion. People want someone that has authority. So when you write your posts, actually read them. And if you get bored reading them, someone else is probably going to get bored. And I've honestly looked at my content like that. When I film videos, when I film podcasts, I remember the first podcast I ever filmed, I listened to it and I was like, I don't even want to listen to this. So I scratched it and I did it over. And yes, that gets to a point where it's perfectionism, but I knew that shit was so boring that no one wanted to listen to it. So that's why I was like, that's not me. That's not my voice. I'm not bringing my crazy spunk. And that's what I wanted to have in my podcast. My podcast was super flat. And I was like, no, we don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. So think about that with your message as well. Okay. So yeah, if you're vanilla, they will easily go to the next coach that has that flavor that they want, that brings that light into them, you know? So, and it truly, clients will bounce if they're not vibing with you. Trust me. So, like I said, you don't have to vibe with everyone, but you also want to show up for those people that do vibe with you. So the first thing to creating killer content is being clear on your message and who you are trying to speak to. So we have done that. We have cleared all of that up. You should know your pain and pleasure points right now. So when you get down to starting to write content, it is just going to be easy as hell because you know who you are talking to, okay? All right, so the golden rule to content is bring value. Don't hold back, because the more an individual feels like they can trust you, that is when your information really affects their life, and that helps them invest in you. So sometimes when you first get in, you're just like, I don't want to give out all my content because no one's going to sign up for my programs. But I'm going to tell you this, 80% of the time, people will ingest your content, but they will not put it into action. So as they read your content, they know she can deliver those results. I'm not doing shit myself, so I need her guidance. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just cussing today. I don't know. It's Friday. I'm getting crazy. But basically, yes, so as you put out that content, they're building up that trust, and a lot of people don't take action by themselves. It's sad to say, but a lot of people do not take action by themselves, so that's why they need a coach to help them make that progress. And that's 100% okay, because that's why we are here, to help people make that freaking progress. Alright, so let's get to it. Number 1, no matter what type of content you decide to post, it's important to have a hook to catch the reader's eye, okay? So the hook is the first sentence, the question in your post. This is where their pain points and pleasure points come in first. As we go through the training, I will show you examples of hook sentences, but the hook is how to stop them dead in their scroll. So you want to make sure that it appeals to your audience. You want to make sure that those pleasure points, pain points are in there to really catch their eyes, because there's so much content on Instagram. People just scroll mindlessly sometimes. I'm guilty of it. I've done it before. Come on, let's be honest. But when you see a good caption, you're like, okay, I want to know this. Of course I want to know this. I'm going to stop my scroll and I'm going to see what she has to say. So think of it like that, okay? Next one. Okay, so I'm a real ass coach. I'm a real ass coach. And I'm going to take 2 seconds because my cat has gotten into some shit and I got to get him out of it. So 2 seconds. All right, so I am back. I apologize for that little intermission, but I just started to hear all the cabinets opening, and he is a tricky little guy. Okay, so let's get back to it. The hook. Catchy, 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 and more catchy. Okay, so how to formulate the hook. You can create the hook in multiple ways, but here are 2 easy ways to go about it. 1, you can create the caption and then write the relating post, okay? So you can think about a catchy ass hook and then write a post to it. Or you have a post that you just want to get out and you don't have a hook yet, you don't have a main sentence yet. Write your post, get it all out of you, and then as you scan through your post, you can pick the catchiest line and then copy that and move it to the top, okay? And yes, as they go through their post, they are going to see it again, but it's like you had to bring it out so that it would catch their eye. And think of it, it's like those magazines when they read and they pull out those sentences that really catch us and then we read them over. It's exactly like that. Marketing, 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 marketing. Okay? All right, so here are some examples. Are you sick of seeing every other coach sign clients, but you can't sign one to save your life? What excuse did you pull out of your ass today? Here are 3 tips to sign your first high-ticket client. I scaled my biz to 6 figures in my sleep. Want to know how? So these are all things that people within my ideal niche will most likely want to understand how I did it, how I made it. And then that's what gets them. That's what stops. Yes, I want to scale my business. Yes, I want to sign high-ticket clients. Yes, what else did I say? I said, what did I pull out my ass? What excuses? A lot of people make excuses. A lot of people need that extra push. And remember as well as when you're creating your content, sometimes if you are really showing your voice, it might not rub everyone well. And it's okay. Like I said before, it's okay. There are going to be people that vibe with you. There are going to be people that won't vibe with you. But it's important to share your voice and your opinion and your authority, because you want to connect with the people that you are coaching. So let them connect with you as well, okay? So those are some examples of hook sentences that I have used and some that I have created that I will use. Hey! Okay, so next, content time. 3 types of content to attract your audience, okay? So, we have informative how-tos, your opinion plus authority posts, as well as your storytelling posts, okay? So, an informative or how-tos, it's solving a problem for your audience. And it's a step-by-step instruction. And I would say, make these as simple as you can. 3 steps or 5 steps. Don't give people 10 steps, because people won't do that. People won't do that. Give people the easiest steps, because people just want to move forward and not feel overwhelmed doing it. People want the breakdown. And when I say breakdown, I mean play by play. So make it simple as hell so that they can put motion into those steps. And when you bring people clarity with something they are struggling with, that is when your authority comes into play, truly. Because if they have been struggling with this problem for so long, and you give them 3 to 5 easy steps, and like that, they feel better. It feels like a weight has lifted off their shoulders. Hell yeah, they're going to follow you. They're going to watch your content. They're going to just binge watch it, because you have officially been put into this person can help me, and I need to check out what this person is doing, because I felt amazing with the little transformation she has already helped me make. Okay, so this is when those informative how-to pieces can be so strong and so vital to growing your audience, as well as your authority in your audience, as well as just bringing that value that people truly want in their lives. So you can express these in, here are 3 tips to, here are 5 ways how, this is 5 ways, these are 5 ways that I have done so and so. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. You vibe with me. Okay, so moving on to the next type of content. And obviously, if you guys have any questions on this, feel free to, sorry, I had to itch my nose. Feel free to ask me, put any questions. Even if you're watching the replay, feel free to ask any questions and I will answer them. All right, next one, opinion plus authority. Let your voice be heard. I'm going to say that again. Let your voice be heard. Let your personality shine. This is me. This is what you get, and I'm not apologetic for it, because this is how I like to show up in the world. I like to show up with energy. People know that I call people out. People know that I just throw it at them, but I do it in a caring way, because I am genuinely happy to help someone see that they might just be sitting in it and they can move forward. So that is why my personality, it might be too strong for people, and I know that's okay, but I know that my personality will totally fit in someone's structure so easily that they're just like, yes, I need your freaking energy. And I have had so many clients tell me that, like, girl, I was not feeling my day before I got on the phone with you, but now, even though it's like 7 o'clock at night, I want to work, and just make shit happen, okay? Because when you bring yourself, you bring that energy into your clients as well. So make sure you are just showing up, okay? That was a lot. I like to side note, y'all. All right, so allow people to know you have an opinion and are confident in your field. This is where you can dismiss any cookie cutter vanilla messages just because you think this is what people want to hear, but ultimately people want to hear you. People want to hear your opinions. There are so many books that people can just read, but they want someone that's just like, well, you know what? I see this, but I'm not so interested in it. But you know what? I think this is a better way to do it. And I've had progress doing it this way. You know? And it's like, oh, okay, well, I like that method. That method feels like it's easier for me. That method connects with me. I vibe with that method. I want that method. Okay? So it's like, bring your opinion. Bring your methods. Bring your opinions. Anything that you think will bring value to your audience. Bring it, and bring it. Okay, so you can express your authority and opinion with kind of your opinions on things in your industry, as well as things going on in the world relating to your industry. And like I said before, you can also, any methods that are like in the industry that you have no idea why people are still doing it, you can talk about that, because people want people to call people out on this crazy ass industries that we have that are just blowing smoke up people's butts to buy stuff. Okay, it's true. Let's be honest. How many coaches out there are blowing stuff up people's bums? Yes, it's true. It's not fair, but there are damn awesome coaches out there too. Okay, let's move on. So, storytelling. This is where you get to be honest and get vulnerable. This is where you get to tell your story and allow your audience to see your transformation, as well as connect with you on a deeper level. You get to share your life and turn them into lessons that you learned that can truly benefit your audience. And with storytelling, when you are storytelling, so like I said before in a previous training, your feed is for your audience, okay? It's not for us to just, so we can share our lives on our feed, yes, but we can share it in a way that brings value to our audience. And obviously you can share pieces that are just about your life because people want to connect with you too, but also you want to make sure you're taking that time to share value. So a good mix of both, okay? But with storytelling, when you tell a tale, you want to make sure that you allow your audience to see that transition and where you stepped into your authority. Because if you don't allow them to see that transition, they are not allowed to make that connection where it's like, oh, she was here where I am right now, but she's over here now where I want to be. Okay, so that is why it's so powerful to storytell, but so powerful to storytell in a way of showing up in your authority. And if you guys have read some of my posts, which I bet you guys have, that's why you're here, you can see where I have told stories about my life, but I have also showed you how I transition and how you guys can do the same transition as well. So these storytelling posts can be used to get people off their asses. They can be used to motivate, inspire, and things like that. So they're very, very powerful. And also with vulnerability, when it comes to telling people things, I mean, obviously it depends on the person you are, and you don't have to share your whole life. You can choose what you share. But when you share things that maybe people wouldn't have expected you to share it, that's also when you're allowing people to step into your life a little bit more, and they can make that connection with you a little bit more as well. So that's why being vulnerable and telling your story about just things that you did to transition to this point, things that you felt to transition to this point, is very, very powerful for your audience, okay? So those are the three. You have your how-tos, you have your opinions plus authorities, and you have your storytelling. And then one more thing that I want to get into before I go into the homework is call to actions, okay? Excuse me, I have to drink some water. Been talking a lot. So, a call to action, CTA. A call to action is when you ask your audience to do something. So, like I said, if you follow my posts as well, you can tell that I'm like, oh, hey, I have an awesome freaking program. You should DM me if you're interested in moving your business forward. So that's a call to action. Or, hey, like today is Friday, I have my free coaching Friday. DM me with your any business problems and let's work through them. That's a call to action. That's a simple way to start connecting more with your audience. And it doesn't have to be like join my program, DM me. It could also be like, are you feeling this way today? Throw a hey girl down in the comment box. So it's just starting to get that engagement with you. So you're building these relationships with your audience as well. So call to actions are super powerful. And I know that sometimes when it feels like it's a call to action, you're like, but I don't want to sell in every post. And like I said, you don't have to. It's just asking your audience to engage with you, pretty much. So even if you have like a how-to post, 1, 2, 3, you could even ask below, like, hey, do any of these tips resonate with you? Which one resonates the most with you? 1, 2, or 3. And they can put a simple 1, 2, or 3 in there. Or if you're having like opinion posts, how do you feel about this? You know, this is what I feel. How do you feel about this? I would love to hear your opinion. That's a call to action as well. And storytelling as well is, are you experiencing this right now? Are you stuck in the zone where I was, when I first got started? So those are simple call to actions that you can start connecting and building those relationships with your audience. Okay. So now I'm going to get into the homework for the day. So the homework for the day is, I want you guys, because like I told you, I want to give you this information and I want you guys to use it and implement it right away so that you can start seeing the progress in your business and the engagement in your audience. So I want you to write 3 hook posts. Okay, and then you can email them to me at melissa@melissabbates.com, or like I said, I'm sure we're friends on Instagram. You can DM them to me as well, and I will give you feedback on them. Okay. Also, with the post, if you want to create a how-to, opinion, or storytelling post, feel free to create it and feel free to send it to me, and I will give you feedback on it as well, 100%. So if you have anything that you need me to look at from this training today, I would love. My cat's whining. He's outside. He wants to come in. He just cannot make up his mind. So like I said, if you have any posts today, and the hook title post, please send them to me, and I will 100% give you feedback on them. Such a little big boy. He's so cute. I'm sure you guys have seen him on my Instagram because he is just cat lady. Let's just be real. Let's be real, guys. Come on. Let's be real. He's so cute. He's my baby. Okay, anyways. Alright, so now we have had 3 days of training. Y'all, I know it's been a lot. I hope that you have really digested it well. And feel free to look over these videos if you need to. If you have any questions on these videos, you know where to freaking contact me, okay? And like I said, there is a giveaway at the end of this. So what I'm going to do, because I know a lot of people are watching the replays, I am going to extend all of this homework until the end of Sunday at 9 p.m. PST. And then on Monday, I will give you guys the winners. Okay, I will contact you. So make sure you guys are sending me your homework to enter into the giveaway, and I will tell you about the giveaway again. So the giveaway is, first one, prize one is $300 off my new mastermind starting in February, which is Ignite Your Business. Okay, so this mastermind is basically to take your business and scale it. So if you are a new or intermediate coach and you really need strategies, need systems, and need to get clients in your door, this mastermind is going to be life for your business. 100%. I'm so proud of it. So freaking proud of it. And the thing about my mastermind that's a little bit different than other masterminds is it is a group mastermind, but there are 12 weeks and we have 4 private calls and we have 8 group coaching calls. So you still get those detailed Why did I stop? You still get those super detailed actions that you can take in your business as well as the group community and growing together. Because when you are in this entrepreneurial space, I know it's so easy just to be alone and do it yourself, but the way that you grow is in a community. The way that you grow is having that support. The way that you grow is just moving forward and knowing that you have other eyes on you is so powerful, and it's so powerful to have that guidance. So that is my mastermind. Prize one is $300 off my mastermind that starts in the beginning of February. If you are interested in that mastermind, feel free to DM me and we can jump on a free discovery call. I can tell you more in depth about the program as well as learn about your business to see if we are a perfect match, okay? And then the second prize is a 50-minute strategy session for your business. So, same thing. If you are just unclear of where you need to take your business, what systems you need to put in there, how the hell to get clients in your door, this business session can be used for any of that to really help you progress. Okay, so that's why it's so important to make sure that you get all this homework to me and enter into that giveaway, because y'all, when you have the opportunity to get extra eyes on your business and you're not taking it, that is you not showing up for your business. If you know you are struggling in your business and you literally are like, it's like a fish, and you're like, here is some help for you, and you're like, no, I'm fine. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for that at all. Get help for your business because it is so beneficial. I'm sure you guys know my story. I was a part-time coach for 3 years because I wanted to do it all myself. And then finally I was like, I need help. And within that, getting that help, I was able to take my business full time. So if you guys want that same help, you know where I am. And that's it, y'all. That is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the hell out of this. I forgot to tell you guys. Woo! Okay, so before, I think it was day one, I told you that I was going to do a special training for you guys. Instead of, I was going to charge for this training, but I'm actually going to do it free. So next Wednesday on my Instagram stories, I am going to do a free training on how to set up your storytelling posts, okay? I'm going to take you section by section on really how to show the transition, show your authority, and put those amazing call to actions, get those hooks in there. And yes, so that training is next Wednesday. That training is a date that I don't know. I'm going to look at my phone right now and give you guys a date. So that training is January 15th. Okay, so that is it for today. I'm going to get off because you guys know I love to side note in every single way. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I hope this training really, really helped you move your business forward and you're just ready, freaking ready to make some freaking moves in your business and kill it. So that is it for me today. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. You guys are obviously going to see more of me because that's what I do. Thank you guys for being with me. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see y'all soon. Bye, y'all.